Afe Yanchichin come on. Mpensenpensenmu ya faster da kasi ma Phoenix Insurance. Pan African Savings and Loans. Puma Drinks. A whole new vibe. Amone so ya see ya Mpensenpensenmu Ebrel. Mene ni kwesi asempa wuti Adom 106.3 FM. Honorable Ben Aye, a former MP. Upper West. Honorable Makwama, Bibi Abokode. Upper Dintra West, Honorable Facheme. Bibi Abokwana pay. Yadobadi Asi. Abdul Naziru, the National Communications Officer, Zango Kokos. I will post in Matiso, Anetisa. Okay, great. Great. I hope so Bibi Abokode.
Yamanado. Yadayamiasi.
I am my boss, one pa, Oba, or home foul. Meteo.
Lady Kai, Yaya, made the MPP NDC4. Or senior Keda, Comrade Ahima. Say, Nehokamfo Akabibi Kakrama. This weekend, Yame Adom Kope ne Crabia. Ne Crabia, and I said,
the Penna Crabbe,
you say a young Kujankoja. Intimate Safre Yenuanum NDC 42 young Papanum Kedes. Say Adiato Yenua any Yembra. Now weekend we watch him. So also Akime Wisau, the Ewa Odan. Enti Mebeko na Yakojama. Ufriwa, when we India I say Vivia Thomason.
Are they?
You see, let me be very honest. Oman Penyin Dada, His Excellency President Kufuor. I'm so the Ghana for him.
Yeah. Our dear home.
Or ye dear him because send the party MPP one more buano a be your man penny. So on pe party ni bium. Na party no and done na dream. Na party ni a sayer or no them fan who biuma. He is right. But on my yen no. Yen mine. Yen ni be apart from Ghana. One also a timu a kamubi. Now, mine, titia pansam. Now, what you deep 50 day one by payment debt. As someone who want to be fair or my penina and I do down for and him. And I said the party and him. Etime catch home said, I be a mocha airquay at the assembly back into Muncheni. Na yem protective party legacy, yem protect your mind. Up to today, no man kusu Ghana hanging out from President Kufuor. It's very sad. Baby, President Kufuor is not only the most celebrated UP tradition Nipa Oye alive. He's also a senior citizen and a former president of the Republic of Ghana. Enti matira si adwin wo sa wonu mde nti America sa. You remember in 2008 Kufuor free aban na ebedu embre bi so a say amanfo MPP fo obi a kire na adwin wo kai chasing the elephant in the bush after 2008.
Me too.
Wo kai someone ye de ebegu mu ne ne ekeka ho to the extent say in these publications no MPP for one more time on Mampenyi and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo echiri. Raise issues. Sir, a Kufuor Muntuobi and Emma MPP and Timmy survive the 2008 election. A year, Sana Muntuono, a year, our tiny Akufo the time on Mampenyi and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. One of them is the fact is a heading and Ebedu say, Uber and you are now a tam chain, Cassia, Edia. Okay, so a gold chain or the two say or they call outside it is a Ghana for Banabasu. One of the issues I'm raising, I must say, I dare no a Ghana for ya to the extent say omubufu MPP ntina yanto aba ama MPP Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo first attempt. Today, Mr. Bisa MPP Nipia, including former President Kufuor. Mr. Papa, what is going on today? Even within your party, we hear even party for be we munu ne kasa say bibi enkosu yi. One more MPP Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo campaign for the 3 occasions what standing in answer on your power. No. Today they have problem with Nana Addo. How come Kufuor is still quiet? How? Where are the Manasseh Azuris? Ebimu to say your friends saying one more ball, one more homeboarding. Where are they? Media houses, individuals. I mean, one more the lives of your friends Amwabin and co of UT Bank. They are all raising concerns. So why is President Kufuor quiet? Why? What is going on? Mr. Busa, can't he say a word? Now that should be history and posterity will remember him. Now I say Ghana for your mutre yano man penibi and I say yan penibi efre yenim etuana mumbia and go all pese yahum abetoye.
Mate,
former President Rawlings has done it on several occasions to the extent say ebedu cry a friend talkative kromha.
Mate, Mohammed Naziru, Medasibe Bebusiafo, Honor the National Communications Officer at the Zango Caucus for the NDC, Honorable Benaye, former MP, Upper Dentra West, Honorable Aye, and say Utie de Naziru Ekana, Bibia was say, too much of a concern to Ghanaians.
You mean I'm that's a majority for you. So you say Adrian Kuna Nyansanko.
Sadam Penny Foka.
Sadam Penny Foka home. Penyimua Ebia Nsem fata se oye penyin ene etunofo obadum
Samum
Tiasema make an you
Metiopa
Penyimua Nse emfata se obedi penyin no ene etufo obadum
I know what you're saying.
Wakasa for any to fall. Say Yananom, if you Yananom, I fear him for Akasi or Memu, and it world over. Omuahe, and that is a yay to Omufu, or bigger. So you're Nsem fata. And penny for a fro, even if you can, you could dear someone, it do baby as ye could day, Abrewa. A honest say a day, ye cofadrin. It do baby a cofadrin as well. Yes, you could have that means you would draw into chambers.
And I'm by
a badrin bar that tells you straight away, say, it do baby a ye cofadrin crana, ye can't oh bigum.
Honorable Mbacho, and Mraman Penny call or tune for Nancy or tune for no nonsense.
It was not in public. Now we're calling a palace. Just at the time, no people had access A. So it's on the casa. On the casa, she a drum casanku and a chambers with the uncle.
Okay.
So, what would you first make?
Metiopa.
Yes. The for me to come and sit here. Say, where's President Kufuor? Why is he quiet? Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Kra. Ebia ni nansa na panyi bibi ye gamfunu. Ye kasa kire no kokoma wonte. Therefore, asim bia person ka kire bia, you saw the beto. Bamaso. That tells you the difference. That tells you the difference. In any case, apart from say we do and die into omu yom hu o memu no. Kokohwe, the most peaceful countries ranking by we Mauritius are. Ghana is the most peaceful country in Africa. The whole of Africa. Mauritius first, Ghana second. President Kufuor da first. And this for Beji Amamwe, Bisam Homoko 2016 near that saying. Near Tosu 6. And Yasadi Abba second. Nati Hamo kind of trada as you said. Those days are gone. Based on what? Statistics ben now be like I said, or memu den ekoso. Ghana for sorry anopa, yo ya sumdwe. Ye koye duma. Ye koye baby pesi ye kubia. Etumi sa koye fie asumdwe mu. Here, check West Africa have. Jamawi Ghana countries ne bien homa and that we are solid. So the entire country is under one command. Check it. Nigeria be a gradienka. For years, Boko Haram Fwaji or many Biafra. Yeni Indian to go for you come Surhomwa. Oko Ade ya the same thing. Yetiha as a solid country. I will be able to make a pebia, Ubia to make a same pebia, they are all kind of pay. We are all conify, and ra or time baby, or kind of pebia, we are conify, and then overcome her or carry up as I conify, Umpewin up again. And then we know can say UK of all countries. So what did their cost war? Common petrol.
Yeah.
A man lending up one so queues. A man for a year, a day, answer no money. Fuel to the extent say they are thinking of even deploying the military tankers near the idea to help solve the Ghana Hamo still out to talk to them be a pibia. It's Omano is under competent hands. Check it COVID year by year. A binimu fees a busrimu kadabi. Pandemic by a wiase. Nina adanye butuno ye can amaya recovery rates call faster Ghana account under your watch common cholera you couldn't manage it nipa about 240 something died. Common cholera went through all over you couldn't manage it. It yari a boko ko se kimani tiri ho tutu ye no. Se kwa de bi na ball na ni funu kranke ehumfa. If you could not manage ordinary common cholera, nipa about 240 something had to die. Can you imagine say if these people Bresna COVID by can you na maybe oba na wachi na koton. You see, these people should give us a break. Edwuma no ya dia hye mo sam fie nwotwe. Moja den kura fi president so no money grow at 14%. Pandemic BNC mo run this economy down on its knees 3.7% to the extent that you had to run to IMF for policy credibility. Policy credibility nyamo ferie. After all the struggles for our independence, now we credible enough. It you would your my economy side the cocoa share IMF for us. Samuna moment share the enye. Yenya the any credibility. Yet the idea I'm a for say your current safubi. In Tomumfa is serious. Tiji biamo betayechi. And because of 3-year period, $900 million in Tino. Mukukuro may cocoa share. IMF answer. With all the conditionalities. Mamu fanko for Juma, Mamunye say. And I move freezy recruitment into the public sector and all kinds of things. Under normal circumstances, she said to say common teacher training allowances, nursing teacher training allowances, even the champions and what have you. They were all paying. Under your watch, you couldn't pay common nursing teacher training allowances. You couldn't pay. Nene Abetnabe. Look, Ghana is growing. Check. And you are known here, they can. Data no speak to the data to dispute the facts are yaking. Aka opposition party then come in as we were doing when we were in opposition. We were showing the alternatives. Say I say more yeah ba. Yeah, the program way. Yeah, better than what you are doing. And yet the beba. Bisem nyoti hey. Omunam ye de na no alternative program ba ko pe kra ron kire a omodiaba. They have none. Empty. All they know is to criticize. And I can tell you, anybody, the easiest thing anybody can do is to criticize. Sit back and criticize. Oh, wait, yeah, papa, unibi. Jehine papa, change the officer, yana, unibi. Obi abet me, I can, oh, wait, yeah. Fadia, ya branswa, unibi. Kind of when ya bro. And we are moving forward to the promised land. Hey, Enra, baby, na Moses, Akofa Israel for Efi, Misri Masasi, so you do more call the promised land, no. You do come, Fifi, baby, Ubinyakophobia, oh, you wait, thank you, you say, we are not going back. Just as the Israelis, you know, and listen to those who were the naysayers, doomsayers. I won't say they should have gone back to Egypt, no. They didn't. There were challenges. They overcame the challenges. And Omdom could do the promised land. Yes, Ghana, Ghana could do baby a pen. But in Pontio, check, baby may happen overnight. Development event, a process. Enra Asa 17, I about power no. You see, one district, one factory, beba, as at 2017, ABN is 0. ABN is 1. As we speak now, about 100 of such factories are up and running. They are up and running. It is this about 120 or 140 of them now up and running. No? On the average, will be after any pattern now. Where the number of people we have taken off the streets. Those were the days on the average, because of school fees. And my parents bring to me afford. On the average, every year, about 150 of year, 1,000 of year may bring qualify. Yes, sir, man qualify, qualify placements. So if you are ne mami and ne papa bi. Any scout betua ni fees intino no more than fee. Just imagine 150 nakaba for 10 years. That's about 1.5 of your able-bodied men thrown on the streets just because any mama and papa in this scout in the school. And all these people are going to school, so you'll be out doing cock hanya. You can see said the effect. Mfaswano ye nyano enena ankura no school no, but come the next 10-20 years where we have an enlightened citizens no, that is why I'm saying development and event a process one after the other. So urban officer the OCC ananya chere a better alternative near
Mate Honorable Benaye now training Kano, a former member of Parliament, Upper Dinshire West, to join here Adom 106.3 FM. So far, the issue of former President Kufuor on Kasa Mfa MPP Amamu say ha NDC for kakra na zero ko raise by and Honorable Benaye reacted to it. Na zero a quick one nienko another topic so 2 minutes.
Benaye professing his statement with Abebu say Sunanyansa and a son adwin. Me pesa me catch honorable say ono na twin e kire ne say Kufuor abreso ye ko election
Adom FM.
Onu di second na breso. Onu ane kasa statistics or the maye. Emma John Mahama breso. Obie election. Or the 6. Onu ane statistics. Wonim so a wonim wo so na adwenche ne za wonim so a wo nyansa. Ewo Ghana no. Enim se yekoto aba. Na wo be catch him say na wo ye kan wo na we di first oman ya asumdwe wo wonim so wo nyansa ebe susu hu ebisa say eba ne sen na wo abre no a ye ka say ya ade no wo peace mu say asumdwe mu wo na wa ya ade pa we di first wo Ghana wo Africa no eba ne sen na wo nipa ba ko 9 ehwe wo mu kwanza wo be president wo mu nya nyansa no ebe bisa sa question no no more to us will be say e ba ne say na wo afa na wo be di first wo bra wo ko Kumasi a embe buru mu prison go back 7 ye wo mu ya di ye fence what do you call it and throw problem so me a it took detailed investigation which even affected a minister go be so be our Kumasi why you can say somebody like what is his name the former minister of Zongo the very first one
which one
Zongo minister first one
Boniface Madina former Madina
Boniface how come he lost his position as the Zongo minister go and ask a detailed investigation na Zongo for na ye de entro go omo so say wo me akonfo no a ye pese ye see asem no to just use the same smooth screen charade or who use on net. This is what they have been using. If asem see na ya kwa sa kwa dane no na ya kaso obusuafo na omo kumuni omunipa na ya kaso apemfo no onyem ne ya kika smooth screen charade enu pi na nkobeso omo ye okomase when the service Zongo youth maybe are not omunya free education, but they were feeding their family honorable men. They were feeding thousands of people in their family and Kokrani baby something. It took investigation and we found out say why did you kill them? This is the situation in which we are. Who catch a gun of war? Who being charged away defense? Say they can do this deduction and say that and contest that first that walk at woman. They can contest it because so many answer. So in America, the thousands and thousands of people in critical situation today in this country as a result of one negligence or the other of the same security services. I almost say one more boy can you come? I was so West Wogo. They said they should give them compensation. There was reports that indicted a lot of security men. Even in this Kaka, you find the situation. Report from whatever. You indicted police for unprofessional handling of the issues. Security service, you indicted them. And you sit here and tell me, say, Obia control will be the defense. Into over catch a gun of what's way defense. So why drink Chelsea? Yansu Nyansa X-ray and say, as someone walker, it is contestable. Medasi.
That's zero, Medasi. Honorable.
You see, funny. Yes, I still say Nyansa Kuna Drenko. Me cite baby, I'm here. It's a global peace index.
That's all.
This is what we're talking about global peace index. Adom report ba now I'm citing it now say no blah 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 blah. That's your cup of tea. I'm not going to argue with you.
I didn't say it's not my cup of tea. Indeed, I was saying it. I didn't even expect you to
oh please.
You brought yourself. I didn't say it's not my cup of tea. Yes.
It is a yet yes is here. Nebia. Yes say GDP grow. Omamuni nyina wiase nyina measure di ya jitum say we need be measure say oman no kanko no and as economy no a tumpo and as a tumpo we are seeing GDP growth. Now you chart no we say yes a move from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. That is how see ya to the economy a grow. Does that mean say ya man say biti ebia yamfra a common nana? This weird understanding.
Really?
Of course.
Really?
Of course. Weird understanding.
Ghana vote you.
Of course, Ghana vote me. That is why I encourage a man for to educate themselves.
Yeah,
so that's how you man say.
Naziru, me man kasa. Ma ona bu bena yen kasa. Dabi nti man kasa. Me interacting me so. Dabi. Ana bu bena yen pacho kasa.
Me say that is why
me pacho you. Emra wo kasa no wa yedin. Nti man kan asem. Or we know what reservation there. Yeah.
I didn't bring him in the conversation.
No, but at least.
Oh no, you bring him in the conversation.
No, but you have a pen and paper. You have a pen and paper. Please. You jot your point. No, can I say?
Global peace in the say yeah, this mean I'm quote you.
Sure,
how can you say you didn't bring me in? And I make sure say, for example, it does not necessarily mean say economy be money as economy a grow. It doesn't mean that you won't have somebody who is hungry down there. Oh. If that is your understanding, that is weird. Look, yet if you say US security, US this, US that, yet in the US, what happened to Floyd?
George Floyd.
Do you know the number of people who are shot on the streets of New York every day? Do you know? Go and check the number of people who are shot on the streets of New York every day. It is a kobase. US home security was so near there. It does not mean a crime being caused at one point or the other. But you find the global picture. Yes, Nipa, I'm not going to go down that lane with you.
But honorable.
Because otherwise, look.
But honorable.
What happened at Agbobroshi?
Naziru
in their case, the people were butchered with knives, with cutlasses at Agbobroshi. When they won power, only number of people who died there.
And a global
Kokumba and Anumba war that happened, and there are only number of people who died in Kokumba and Anumba. That is not the way to go. Oh, please, can we have some decency here?
Honorable, me bacha kwa send the microphone off into their class.
When we are talking about general distance, we are going to encourage our people to attend schools. No one does say President Mahmoud Nasser will be said that President Mahmoud was say Okoka idioms among for uncle school and I don't blame him. He enjoyed free education. Yes, he enjoyed free education. Good. That is why any question can cancel will be allowance after we enjoy free education. And now can uncle school or my uncle school and idiomatic.
Naziru,
Hanya in this office. Naziru have some decency.
Naziru, me bacha. Naziru, you have honorable me bacha. Honorable Mr. Medase. Right, I was 47 after 9. Honorable Benaye, I was your phone batch. You stick it to the rules. Naziru, Michelle, Honorable Aye Kasa, Manim, why? And now crap pen and paper, or their jot to be mame. Honorable Aye, Bacho Kasa Mame.
It's all I'm saying, sir. Yes, you I encourage you amount for as many as possible. So, be education. Said the Bayer President Mahama can be no catch say, oh, drop schools, Nantina, or Montiasema, or Canasi. And the more people become enlightened, when we're talking and quoting global statistics, they will go to the source and check whether I said that data no is available and I say not available. No more satisfy or no more obi and major country baby and country because we see you have because we see it means that the economy no credit. Otherwise, and I make a sure say Kenya because the country any peaceful crown in the US and the likes. Crime there baby bet me see. Hey, elections. Kokohe. under Lawrence, nipa be 30 died.
Right.
Go and read. If you want to know.
Someone can say,
Under Lawrence 2008.
Naziru, me bacho. Me bacho nyabuche. Into what your money can say me. Anabena yem bacho kasa.
Naziru, we are very funny.
I've been funny on your program. And you think it's okay?
What's it?
Oh no, but it's not an insult.
Oh,
if for you be now catch and say funny, I mean this one. No, but when you I think that no. Naziru. I think that no. When fanfa, or the man announce member. I don't but I can watch them now, Mate.
He said we should go and read. We who have not been to school, yeah, they ain't
I was quoting President Mahama. Me go funny, no. Now my explaining more.
Global Peace Index. Global Peace Index. Let's check.
Who were under Rawlings election.
I was quoting President Mahama. Because of free education. Free education, Tino. That's why I said, Papa, a minister. Or Nico say, Manico enjoy free education. And nobody president, no. Also, I can't assemble, bro, for a month for uncle school in NTSC. And yet, this is a man after enjoying free education, he opposed Obiano also the free education, Eba, Ama others as well benefit. And sponsored over 40 adverts against free education. Onya kwenyano. Allowances kakra de be man kwara school. He cancelled them.
There is nowhere in this country Nanado di free education bag.
Naziru, me pacho. Naziru. You see, facts are sacred. You know, sometimes yes, we play politics with it. We know that the NDC's position was progressively free.
And yes,
it
is not about NDC position. When
somebody says it's
not about NDC position.
I just want us to explain this.
Yeah. Say me catchy kasemu na me say me Alhaji Naziru me na me de mo mic we ba. What does it mean? Yeah. Mic na use me na me de ba. What does it mean? Say mic na me na me de ba.
Yes, it means they want to buy.
Correct. But in the event to say mo outfit Adom FM.
Yeah.
Mo be studio. Mo nya mo ya fan saying frequency when you be there.
Yeah.
Mo build this studio. Now say mic no e dia na e da mo storeroom na makotam de abaha me na me de mic ba.
Oh no, mic no dey say wo ho ba o de ba studio keke.
Correct.
I know
that is the case I'm making. The free education is enshrined in the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
But me bow NDC.
Why do you tell me so?
No, but NDC you knew say is enshrined. Yes. So why were you doing it progressive?
Because that is what has been enshrined in the Constitution, albeit progressively.
and somebody says that I can do universal.
In it all forms shall be made free.
Yes.
Albeit progressively. This is verbatim.
Naziru, do we have free SHS now or we don't have?
You do.
We do have free SHS now.
Yes.
Why never implement it?
Obia implemented Rollins here because
I'm asking.
And what they did, I can even take only John
the free SHS we are enjoying now. Why not implement it? Why not Dubai?
John Mahama and the Constitution.
On the Dubai.
Correct.
Okay.
So you ask me how?
Oh, the Mammy David, my Reverend Ayemi. No. That's it. No. I just my mountain. Don't worry. No. Naziru, my mountain.
If you leave it hanging,
yeah,
you go with it like this. So let me explain it. You take my time and give it to me.
Oh no, my mountain.
What I am explaining is this. Free education today is universal, is comprehensive. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, when it started in 2000 and was it 2017, 2018, first year for Nana Womo Enya free education.
Naziru, we've gone past that.
It is not we've gone.
No, we've gone past
it. You cannot determine. You see,
look,
what that you don't want us to talk about.
We are talking about the now. For the now. What is existing now? When you go to starting first year, second year, third year.
The now is not an accident. It is a process that brought us here.
Okay, so
now is an accident.
So what is happening now?
What is happening now is free education.
Thank you. Correct,
but you can't tell me saying another that is what I'm saying.
Person will take credit. They can enjoy.
No, but you can contest the owner working. You can contest my position. What I've said.
Of course, the average person on the street and not no cotton and tuma and send on the back or Tunako school knows you are telling lies. The average Ghanaian out there, voter not out there.
What do you think?
What do you think?
I
paid fees. My parents pay me fees. As I go school unlike John Mahama. And the parents pay fees on free education. And now ferry and now what here? And I make some emptier. The opposition is emptier. That is what I mean. Not at their personal level. I'm as a policy NDC, What here? Want to take credit in free SHS? Ask him. 2016 elections, how many adverts and almost sponsor here against free education?
But we have been vindicated. If advert has been vindicated, Nanado could not do free education in 2018. He couldn't do it in 2019. 2019.
Naziru.
As of 2018, was it free education in this country?
So
2018, who was the president? Was it free education?
Naziru.
There will be answer my question.
Naziru.
2018, was it free education in this country?
Thank you, Naziru.
2019, was it free education in this country?
Thank you, Naziru. 2020, what is happening?
It's free now.
So which year are we?
Progressive free education. Which year
are we? Naziru.
And Mahama, we need 2016 now. We would have finished implementing.
Naziru, Yankani free. 2021.
Yes.
What do we have now?
Free education.
Thank you.
Free secondary education.
That's
what we have.
You see? They are making mockery of themselves.
Well, we can continue to make that mockery. But
yes, and that is why you keep losing elections in this country.
Well,
people, yes. 1 million vote difference.
You think you won election,
followed by another 500,000 votes difference. You haven't learned your lessons.
Oh.
Because if indeed, say na mo kroya mo say mo gidi say free education bit me aboa manfo a. Why were you sponsoring adverts against Obi also being introduced free education?
Advert has been vindicated.
Common special schools. Special schools
vindicated.
Oh.
Special
schools needs na muntwintua. And now ferry say ye nuanom sebe o madidi dan bia nifrafo asosifo ne those school kakra aduane kakra e beto am nko kakra no kwa na muntwintua abete na ya krosi northern schools ni atoto schools no ma ba betena tena fie no ma be say and now ferry and you think that Ghanaians and these are the same people who have been voting since that year by. It's the same people who have been voting. So people are living it. People are experiencing it. So and that is why NDC never again. This is what Ghanaians are telling them. Never again. Because if you come and sit here, said your mama said no, started a progressive 28 Ghana cedis per child. Year budget. They did not release even 1 Ghana cedi check from Ministry of Education source and finance.
So the parents
were paying their fees. Parents were paying. You came here, what do you call your budget? To say you were even going to supply a sanitary parts. Go out there. So when you lady back over catch say she ever benefited from those parts. And these are the people who are voting and voting against you. Now, but now radios now be the Yakasa no aggressive, Yakaza no aggressive, Yakaza no aggressive. Ghanaians are discerning. They are discerning. So, Madam Michel, Omu tuntum omu say this is tuntum. Omu fita omu say we ye fita. Planting for food and jobs. Ekosi. Where cocoa pruning exercise kakra honorable Edu. Any cocoa board for the buyer. Cocoa had the yield per acre the same land size now. Cocoa had the yield. Are you surprised? Said and Ghana has hit 1 million plus cocoa tonnage per cocoa season in blue. So it is she said dear Guaquemono. Where and those days are in Korani we square no immediately years of years I'm going to join Association of Unemployed Graduates. Ye buy in the interim near the Nakwaba straight away. No quite taking Korabe 100,000 out of the pool and no create. The mess and no create I buy to clean it no. And no straight away. And because I drink what kind. Need to know yes, this are the interim measure. Going forward no. And I'm not buying us you did Google Aquemwa. A bemang mebruno inuma permanently. Where one district one factory as I'm making. Numbers no are going up. Where aluminium integrated bauxite programs here are yeking. Industrialization is the way to go. Where along the chain no job a year a big create. Common energy, sustainable energy you guys could not provide. Yenuanom no moton ice water kakra bi your business. Barbering shops, salons, where they see a Google in they all had to shut down for over 4 good years. They could not even calculate the cost of the energy and you know cry. Do so no. Okay, come some of them from more. They couldn't calculate the cost to the nation. Some of them made good doing so move for 4 good years. Not to talk of amount for a free I'm saying that's my how baby was saying ubi also a generator for fear of that chrome for babefa. It in all the generator and I could see them monoxide, carbon monoxide healing, you know, and actually no all this is happening. Not to talk the CCU hospitals. Basic things. Not only any buy and yaman energy no ejina so. But some nuisance taxes are now more Google's near that in you to me be you in difficulties. I'm out for go through difficulties, COVID times. You to make us okay, and yeah, ubia no monsieur free. Ubia no monsieur free. Monkanyaka because of difficulties, you know, ya so masene halfway. Umpe win up a day. So, eti eshishe na yediagu akwemu be it the agric sector, industry, any economy na kasa. Hanse womb. Again, Bank of Ghana. Lending rates, the interest rates near that. Check the rates. Check the inflation rates. And these are the measures that is a ball a boy. No matter the number of dribblings I know. Then you the measure say when they win and when they lose the ghost. They say they know the proof for your share. For point of 451. That is the way to measure. And yet the number of shots, not the number of this, number of that I'm here, you dribblings I'm here. It is an abas economy no. A grow and as a Janinaso and as a Janinaso. These are the indicators.
Anamati, si full stop
indicators no a hin actually.
But I say honorable Benaye
the right direction now as
a former MP Upper Dentra West and our team in Kano joining a high Adom 106.3 FM. It's about 2 minutes after 10. Yet to also I share other issues. But honorable, I will still stay with you and Sana Makona Zero. So is it time, say as a country, you better another presidential jet?
Okay. We have an air force as a country. Yes, we do. And I'm a boy. Air Force. Omakadia pa obedi enyuma ayede. The planes.
Yeah.
Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is the president.
Mm-hmm.
A basse or two kind akobe be also occurred by air, be it local and as international year. what he does, he falls on the Air Force fleet. The Obetin is called Air Force One because he's the commander-in-chief. And I'm unfortunately, no. A basi ekoto planes ama Air Force for no use back president should be used to be with yeni ankasa ni static kaya ho as if say sa plane there ya na dey si nchen baby president kwa etu kwan ya e na wakwa kofa na dey etu kwan. Bible said for lack of knowledge my people perish. Mpensenpensenmu here who to US nominate others where Air Force One, US Air Force, it's a whole fleet of so share Omeimikai President Kufuor time now this issue started here. Now I'm say plane and Air Force for issue a president and a head of state and so use me from where I sit bia who care to know bia so nim say besides the president a mighty 3-4 Mpensenpensenmu that bebre when the need arises so almost to me use that flight Adom MPs parliament judiciary whatever. So President Kufuor time and now based on again technical advice from the Ghana Air Force say your fleet looking at the lifetime and as a span and then the conditions you see and about time I was say you replace them. Say now say planes near the adeno so no say ordinary cars here you can just walk into Land Cruiser walk into Toyota showroom akwaya abakwisi o utu aka be na tam dia kon. This one is not like that. I was in parliament at the time. Per the technical area Air Force for the ban, the plane was to come 3 years time. That was 208 President Kufuor. So you'll be an on-rain kokanya. Kobe fi say me the 3 years that I said me chira semwa. Intermediate I'm about to leave. Said the name you can say be issue my elections be fi say president I don't know corner fi na to plane na man for ntiase and blah 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 blah. But because I not drink kokanya based on technical advice, or you said no, let's place the order now. And yet me President Kufuor na Mpensenpensenmu. And to me because me I'm leaving. But I'm placing order non and so it seemed to beba or main Air Force ayimu any reports on the abeni. Yeah, who debate this you lose election we are coin. And this President must ban. Omobe make changes to the order. We are say plane cover the buy now thank you said no me some better planes need two kitwa ba ko na kese ba omba no cancel kese no kra kitwa no mkoje ba even the capacity we are say no capacity nipa that is it to me fan na ye less than even old one na e be replace na less than that and I know so any home problems no whatever minti ya kra no the last a couple of times the president did to kwanya nyamia anyaduma ebia kadisi ye enye papa mama nyina wo de say president kra na ebia ompena asemo a it will visit president we are a new party and as say don't forget say the crew they are not politicians. The Air Force officer and the pilots were not politicians. When the plane crashes, all these people would have been gone, with their leaving their families behind. If the technical advice NASA baby say, hey, looking at condition is here, Air Force force say, a bigger decision. Don't forget to say, Minister of Defense. Ghana for ya soldier for ya a call peacekeeping near the depending on where they go. I'm accommodate fly CBN echo. If we have a bigger aircraft, a bet me carry these troops. To say the matter of we say will be 100-seater capacity and not the 17-seater the OCCI for 17 or so. Kenya be 100-seater na president de ko baabi or then the delegation na ade nyina obi a betumi aba on board soja foi ko omo peacekeeping na ade ya the same aircraft no so betumi ade aferi them. And don't forget that anytime normally they use this thing for UN peacekeeping na ade no the country is reimbursed. And asaba be issue.
Oh, me time, me bacho. Me time.
Asaba be issue. You better yento. Minim time Ghana for be said this is the right time for this or that. Debate ni dia obiara betumi akire nadwea. And that is good. That is good. But after all the debates na aye ni nyina, we should let the data from the technical guys, in this case, Air Force, the Ghana Armed Forces, or more advice, should lead the discussions. If they need it, I'm all for it. Just like yabaye police for me who crown, ya talk cars by about 600 plus cars and the ama omo. Navy for boats aba me hu o de ba parliament 275 MPs o nyina no obi anya ne car. O de call presidency o mo cars o ma to be judiciary other government agencies near that nyina no obia won ne budget or de yet ne nyuma ese efata e won area no. If the Air Force also within their budget, if they have plans to buy a bigger aircraft, best serve their purpose, serve the presidency, and for that matter, or mine, I'm all for it. The days are if you we no go sit down days, massa, it's gone forever. The we no go sit down days is gone, where people were deceived in this country. People were made to think, say, now man for be share Afromosis and a deco juma. We are seeing no more designer shoes, no.
And I'm gonna wrap up, mommy.
Those days are gone. It's not me say, yema the technical data no and lead the discussions and not our emotions. But bien near sasisua. With the emotions, unya good results. But my science data,
do anymore.
And not emotions, you always get better results.
And that's a very good for number Ben from a member of Parliament, Mpensenpensenmu West. Naziru, Bremame, aircraft.
Even before I remember aircraft, one of the key things they are championing. They said they are industrializing the country. One district, one factory. Nini kika one tax. Nini kika. Me catch them. Say he obeti me Dwaso Kasa. Because Ghana for say we have a funny president being accompanied with a funny vice president with the funniest spokesperson. Wamu egu wamaani wamu so we American because wamu tiye they will judge because still so wamu adwen kire wamu say wamu be ka kire so wamu be industrialization ye ni munyansa ye be bisa say every industrialization goes with its tandem your friends and power generation any facilities are ebe sustaining industrialization. Yenim sa nyansa no so mo wa adwen se wo mbeka atu agumu na ye di ekiri a yensu yenim nyansa ye ka se wo ka kire se wo be one district one factory now by the end of 4 years every district will get a factory definitely o ka kire se then you need to improve on your power generation capacity so ne o generate 1,000 by the time you finish giving factories to all the districts what wouldn't say it means that you need to add more power generation There is nothing I want here for the 4 years, which goes to prove to be Pierre Only say it is just talk. Say maybe you wait, maybe you wait. And then which has become so necessary. Mekai Emrana John the man Mahama, the Teishin people, the Medina people, and mere baby Tamani Yakeka Unungwa. For several years, John Dramani Mahama put in effort because we are working towards ensuring that every Ghanaian will participate and contribute his quota to the socio-economic development of our country. Yama Omunsio, and then so Bebia make Kenya and then so and Flubio. It's the negligence of a government or catcher Ghana Force Obey, one district, one factory. No credible. How can a factory survive without water? Which factory can survive without water? Baby anansuo Madina Dakoma nansuo 24/7 baby omunyansuo ene womunyansuo, and you are telling them say you are doing industrialization, say why do you need to say womunso omunyansa bisa questions media say yebeka airports Nsem na ebedu Mpensenpensenmu a yedu yi a na nwanwa kese say honorable kan womo a no obuo ma wo pa bande nwanwa say obetimi asan kofie akọ ne bu ne constituency akatro say wakasa ma NDC nto ombo nsem ma no not alike he would expect so be born abaso with the conditions are yet timu a wonim honorable ne wo catch Ghana for say na do danko akufo epe plane problem be na data the data na ye juma has Baumia and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and Kasa come to apologize to Ghanaians for the data they have contested the Ghana Statistical Service data. One would be 2 jar or Mpensenpensenmu Nanado ni Baumia catch and said that data is wrong. Now one more no want to me any data way to support the claim Ghana Statistical Service area just because John Dramani Mahama is president. So data have any of you come to say and we've apologized and we've withdrawn our position before. Into any MPP for why? Because you people are funny. Into office a debia mobile yabesri mokasa yabesri yako. We are determined now. We are going to ask you questions. Kwakachire Mubao Miane president in the MPP for Nina said if they want to start speaking about data, they must first come to apologize for contesting a reliable data. Now, Airtra said John Dramani Mahama was doing very well in this country. Amoka said na on Yadie. You contested that data. Now the issue of your friends say Yabefa Asempa.
Metio.
Miss Reme Busa Mpensenpensenmu na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo. Inti ne se pray no cry de be chenwa. Obenya kukutu atnemu. Wa brand ne me no wo ekase. Embebunu a wa promise wo se obema wo adwuma. Ye bie your friends say youth employment. National Youth Employment Agency.
Yeah, job center.
Omo bie job center na say amount for register mudi kura. Amount for pipe glass overcrowded. Clearly telling you, say the job you promised the people, you've not succeeded. And yet it you are my more. I be more able home body said they would produce corona vaccines in their country to ensure say one more one more Timamo and who buying. Mpensenpensenmu na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo. You've not even sat in a meeting to discuss with the Ghana Pharmaceutical Association. Send your beya one more to producing vaccines. And so who could play na betre mu Mpensenpensenmu na Nado who better play na tremu na maybe Ghana for say enti wo manya yeti mu a and school feeding there is nobody in this country or your school feeding agent on your MPP women organizer. I am throwing a challenge women will be a fanebra on your MPP women organizer because the reason is simple. When the former minister for gender and women affairs Otiku Jaba, the then Northern Regional Minister of the Chairman of the MPP, Ntokwaba Omuntemu, and school feeding Ntokwaba. A woman organizers on the you remember very well. So that is my justification. I make us say every school feeding will be here or a woman organizer. And you go to the the 6 or so northern regions, not a single school ever. a car any South school feeding so ama ebi omu bebre eja eduane ne ye eduane omu bedi and kwala ne bedi omu nye bibio to the extent say even the 1 meal for secondary school students omu ye day students no and then we also the demonstration on TV, we heard it on radio. Sir, in the northern region, and Babuno no air case, ye eduane kura ye de mawom, any ye send eduane tino, and ye adia nipa beti ready. Ye ko bi send nipa ye eduane and so obi antwa neka. No no, ni sika kura no de bombo de e hwe nkwala no. Enti nanado be hwe we nyina. Na wakoto play na tinemu. O mampanyin nanado wo be hwe say ye nkwala e ko school in shift system. We kwa na we yako classrooms to me because I remember Professor Mills in 2009 now 4 years 3 years ekabomu young secondary schools obia to because they took initiative omo invested sika omo nkoto plane nkwala ni nyina ko school omo mpanyin na nado wo hwese nkwala no ebebe ko awia ebebe ko anwumre ebebe ko anopa na wa koto plane atenemu omo mpanyin na nado me bisaw the 1,001 workers are no mugu banks or muye tuma what the good banks in ne a cow amene ma schools or more master schools no me sreme bisaw say womu ni nam wa na muye tuma pabia ne wo wa ben ba ye wo moduma nyina egu me bisaw say womu atu sika akọ wo fom ah womu ye small scale miners what did you on machines Dodwana boka ane wamuti ohia bobrom phone to me and you wo enkasa wo so be bo wo mampanyi yen to play ni bi ma play na opeso te yen to bi ma wo bi wo ho wo na wa fa wo de se wo de anu so ma wo de akoma Liberia president se ono ntremu na wo no wa ko han foforo na wo han na ye ka ho asam no afi de obu afu se me han na me dream ho na me high enti some person me high me kotofufu. Is that the situation? Honorable Mami can be bintrao. If you think the days of we don't go sit down million cheaters are over because in there nanado ne president I mean coming chow they are everybody obi biara Ghana for them Kayasha na yentumi and Kasa Obia to me, you know go see the whole ya ebekum. That is what you mean. You know go see that made and cheaters days to a pam ya ebekum. So who gain say those days are over. Now muna moye pharaohs, muna moye Nebuchadnezzar. Won't that so forever. Nyankopon wo to me, I want me and no wusu. But Nazir, from this Omampeni and your personal jet no koto. It's a presidential jet. And it's a Ovienne term no.
Why are you calling that presidential jet?
But Ovienne or pa on fan coffee. It's for the nation.
Is it media for
media? I say, correct. Until America say. Minua penyin be kasa no otimi kire sunsuye da adwen ani nyansem so unya beka sanso na ne ehia ene ne fata sunsuye dem okay enti we ya dan and I may be say I'm asking questions to the president and the conscience ebe allow no say this is the mess we're creating in the country say enu nyina echi yansa obetam yesika biom a wako free say wo koto plane e di amagana say ono benya plane or timu a obetimi etware
Nazir me say Adam Benaya
it is very unfortunate
wrap it up 60 seconds an hour me say wrap it up 60 seconds
but that's it me can say we no go sit down days
yeah
I'm referring to the days na mo dada man for mo fisa man for nche chalawoti obi a nche chalawoti and yet you guys were wearing designer shoes and a man for are discerning to me metna ha entwa into promu a man for ni the days na mo ka say obi anfa ni 50 Ghana cedis that time enkonko to bank na my economy no aye de mo gigi ye nyina di 50 cedis go bank mo for ekire wi as scanner obi antumi amisa mo hwe up to and no that day is gone but issue and I made president draw attention say look the Ghana Air Force omo unit be a friend communication squadron unit so nim sir Normally they manage these planes. These planes are for them. And it is only when the president wants to travel and needs that, then he contacts them and they make that plane available to the president for his trip as well. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. The lives of a episode of Chelsea, I do the president Kufuado, and maybe Okoto Diakusi in the fear a friend say Nima, no one baby are not Diako. Let the information go out there. Say it's for the Ghana Air Force Unit Communication Squadron for the manage that plane. No VVIP say memu bia, including the Speaker of NDC, including John Mahama, and the rest. Munyina. As and when the need arises, so mo koye dumedie bi ediama omeya. The Communication Squadron Unit no will make that flight available.
Thank
you.
It is
only when the president Nankasa and the team then we call it the Air Force One.
Thank you.
Or you can call it a presidential plane.
They
should learn.
Yeah.
They should learn and stop making the creating the impression as if say President Kufuor never to play for himself.
Mate.
And yet President Kufuor play.
Please. 60 seconds.
Those days are gone. Ghana for are discerning. Ghana for him very well.
Mate,
you to play no, you to play no.
Mane end mame.
Oh,
60 seconds. Oh, on Nazir.
Ghana for you 2 million. I can't say the days are my quine.
The days are now didn't call for 50 cities go to bank and those days are gone. Yes, those days are gone. That Ghana for TFC can go to bank and say economy. Yes, can
I got deep later. Me and a man, am I actual the new chasing the elephant in the bush? Nanado ne boo people. Mina metro Saturday. The Nadu to be playing with Badia. Make an metro.
Right, I'm saying, you see, me bacho Access Bank Adom Room, Access Bank, my banking. I get the Access Bank. They already use you. Me say Access Bank. Me shahaya and one is my dial star 901 hash. Star 901 hash. Me dem. Make a lot of transactions. Bro, joining us here. So, one person will shop it, will swipe it, no one make it payment, and one is what dial it star 901 star 6 hash. Now the access card, Access Bank.